All right, class. So you've decided on the school and the major, or rather, you decided on the major and you're looking into schools. Well, there's this thing you have on the project called the course catalog. What is that? Basically, that is what classes will you have to take if you pursue said major. Okay, so I'm on the Roger Williams website because this is where I went, so this is what I know. I went through this about a week ago, so I hope I can still figure it out. So on their website, you see it says academics, and then it says major and minors. That was easier than I thought it would be. All right, majors and minors. So majors and minors, they have 45 programs, um, liberal arts, blah 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 blah. Right. So you could type it in here, or you could start just scrolling through this in alphabetical order. So I'm going to bring you to English literature, and something else just to note, depending on the school, as you could see, Asian studies is only a minor here. So there's not going to be enough classes to take to have a degree in Asian studies. But maybe you're super interested in it, or if you're going to be a literature major or an art major with this, um, it's something to think about. Whereas educational studies and elementary education, these are majors, and then educational studies can also be a minor. So that's just something to look at if you're looking at a school. What's interesting here, um, digital forensics is a minor and an undergraduate certificate. So it's a certificate program. That might be something that you're interested in. You also have cybersecurity for that. So that's more of when we talk about an associate's degree, please also don't forget about certificates that you can get. You go through this program, get certified, and now you can be a cybersecurity guy, person. All right, revealed my own ignorance. So, English literature. So, you could do this as a major or a minor. When you click on it, it will let you know what the English literature is all about. So, English literature is about more than reading plays, novels, and poems. It's about developing the intellectual and critical thinking skills to analyze what you read and defend your position in papers, publications, and discussions. At RWU, our students centered program will teach you the strong writing, research, and presentation skills you'll need to succeed in graduate school and any professional career. So, when you think of English literature, you may just think about us reading books all day and writing prophetically about it, which isn't exactly true. One of the reasons why I push this as a minor for many people is that you do develop those writing, research, and presentation skills that could be applicable to other majors. But I'm not pushing it. So here, where it says major or minor, we're going to click where it is major because we're going to theoretically this is what you want to pursue. So when you click here, it's going to give you a little, again, more information, entice you into maybe thinking about joining this school. Something else to know where it says the Feinstein School of Humanities, Arts, and Education. In schools, I went to Roger Williams, obviously, but I spent most of my time at the, quote, Feinstein School of Humanities, the Arts and Education Department. So basically, these are like wings and sections of a university that are dedicated to specific majors and content. So to equate it to what you're doing now, when we are allowed back in the building, if you notice this year, all of your English classes or all of the English classes were in one section of the school, whereas math was in another section and history was somewhere else. That's how college is set up, where each section of the school has a different theme to it. Sorry if I'm rambling, another reason for this, if it's a very large university, this way all your classes are in relatively the same area. So if you have them back to back, you can go to them quickly, or if you have time, maybe the resources there are more applicable to your theme of study. All right, so course offerings. This is what I mean by the course catalog. So within English literature, there are a slew of different courses that you're going to take. Here is where they describe those courses. And if you scroll down some more, see course offerings. That's what you want to look at. Circle of Death on top. See how quickly, all right. Okay, more Circle of Death here. And what should be listed when they feel like, okay. Um, oh man, I already see summer 2020 online courses. How sad, right? I don't know why my Wi-Fi is doing this. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'll just pause. Here we go. All right, that took a long time. All right, so I'm going to start here, and then I'll work. Actually, no, I'm going to work backwards. This is not where I want to start. So here, fall 2020. English Lit eligible courses. So this is called English 110, Serpent, Swords, Symbols, and Sustainability. When I took this course, it was called Serpent, Swords, and Symbols. They added the sustainability part. All right, the reason why I'm showcasing this particular class is because it's quite odd, but also I want you to see where it says English 110. Courses that are 100 courses are typically open to anybody. It could become a core course for someone. It could be part of a minor. It could be you trying to figure out if this is something of interest. So when you see a 100 course, that's freshman year. That's the first level. It gives you the meeting times. This is a relatively small school. So if you want to take this course, it is only available on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 9:30 and 10:50. You get the professor here. Again, this is a very pretty small school. So Karen Bellotti, who was not there when I was there, is the only professor teaching this course. And then you have a little description of what the course is. So using the natural world as a point of departure, you're going to learn about universal language of symbols, ancient cultures as they are present day. You're going to assess the evolution and relationship between human beings and the natural world. And then if you want to know even more information, she's provided you. You're going to read the Iliad. You're going to read some Beauty and the Beast. Maybe you're going to talk about symbols. So where it says here is very important. No prerequisites. So anybody in any major can take this course. All majors are welcome. There are no prerequisites, but this course satisfies the 100 level course requirement for English majors and a literature requirement for creative writing majors. So if a student is already in another 100 level English course, it could instead satisfy a lower level elective. And what this means is if you are an English major, you have to take this class. If you are not, you could take it if you want to. Okay. Now I see, I'm going to say this is cultural studies, but underneath here, and then this, if you click, um, all majors are welcome. There are no prerequisites, excuse me, and this course satisfies the 100 level course requirement for English majors. So depending on how many 100 level courses you have to take for your English major, you may not take all of these. So if you're debating between the study of culture here and your symbols, you can decide between either one of them. Then we had poetry in the 100s. And now this is a 199, which is throwing me for a loop. Oh, this is only a 1 credit course. So as you can see, it only needs 1 day a week for an hour and 50 minutes. Okay, so that's the 100 courses open to everybody. Now where you see it says 210, I had Professor Pasquale. Um, this is if she gives you the description here, and then you scroll down a little bit. All majors are welcome. There is no prerequisite. This course is required for an English major. So if you read this and this looks like the worst time ever for you, I don't say rethink your whole major, but you have to go in knowing I have to take this course. I have to take an Odyssey. It's the most famous myths of all time. I have to meet Circe. I have to meet Calypso. I'm sorry. I have a little baby kid version of the Odyssey that I'm reading to my son right now. So again, this is a requirement. So when you go to Roger Williams and you're an English and literature major, you're taking this class. Okay, and that's the 200s. You would take that in your second year typically. Brit Lit 1, cross-listed, poetry. Well, I don't know why I was superheroes. I'm like, okay, 200s. Now we're in the 300s. So 300 courses. See, they didn't have girl culture. They didn't have all these cool classes when I came here, by the way. Mildly bitter. Anywho, when you're in the 300s, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. You required for English majors, recommended for non-majors who are interested in Shakespeare. So if you need to waive the prerequisite, contact the professor. So meaning this course is cross-listed with Theater 330 and Theater Shakespeare. So if you've already taken English 350 Shakespeare, you can register for Theater 330. That's an important caveat here is that they're meant to be taken together. So if you see a course is listed where you take this first and then theater, I would take the Shakespeare course, I don't know who the hell Ted is, in the fall, followed by the theater course in the spring because they're meant to be taken together. So again, this is for English majors, but they're saying if you really want to take it and because you're a Shakespeare nerd, you could go do that. And then I just want to see if this one is too, because I'm interested in Um, so no prerequisite English majors can count this towards something. So some of them are required, some of them aren't. 300s mean that this is, your third year in college. Now, watch, I'm wrong. 400 is senior year, and I'm going to go on a limb and say this is only seniors. And as you can see, this is how it started to be for me later on. You really only meet once a week usually. Um, because you're dedicating so much time to this. So special topics, young adult literature here and now. To waive the prerequisites, you have to contact someone. This course will satisfy. You need this for English literature. Okay. And what they're saying here at Roger Williams is if you really, really want to take a course meant for someone in this particular major, they might let you, but they're letting you know this is for um, English literature majors, okay? So that's what the 400s means. Let's see if there's anything else. Special topics, film adaptations, and then this is what everyone does. Senior thesis capstone. This is what I had to do. Students write a 20-page research analysis of a topic of their choice related to the course. And I wouldn't know anyone in their right mind who wasn't an English major that would want to do that. So this course is meant for folks graduating with an English degree. Something just to note, this is Tuesdays from 5 to 7:50. That's because you might be working during the day. This is your last year. You may be doing student teaching. So that's just interesting to show that. So this is the course category, a catalog, excuse me, for English. So here are some other things that are there that you could take. Some are mandatory, some aren't. They let you know which ones are available in the spring as opposed to which things are available in the fall. Is this a SpongeBob class? I mean, I had to write about unicorns and lions in medieval literature. These kids are watching SpongeBob. Anywho, all right, so that's how you find out the classes in a particular major on the school's website. I hope that was helpful. So your job is to let me know what major that you would focus on at your school. And I think 3 courses from the course catalog showing different levels, meaning that they're intro or they're mandatory, whatever. So I would pick one from the 100s, one from 3, one from 400 to list in your project. All right. Whew, I hope that was helpful. So that's the course catalog. Let me know if you need anything, and hope everyone's well.